when we talk about the water, of course, according to Buddhism, there are 5 elements. Without space, and the other 4 elements cannot function, cannot come into existence. So the space is always there. Then in the space, and then the air, then water. So water, without water, we cannot move. That's why I said water is the life. So that's why without water, not only sentient beings, but in living beings cannot survive, cannot grow, cannot function at all. So that's why according to Buddhism, water is some kind of, we call like a life force. So if there's no water, then that person cannot be like a living human beings or living beings. So that's why water is like some kind of very much connected to our consciousness according to Buddhism. Very much, once you are really taking birth in any form, any animals, some kind of human beings, gods, goddesses, whatever. So water and air is very close to consciousness to live and to prolong to next whatever you take life. So that's why according to Buddhism, water is like also life force. You know, in Bhutanese we call la. If you're really losing, if you're really getting lost, you are la, then you are like some kind of debt. So you're moving, but like a ghost, you're moving around. So that's why if you don't have a water, like nowadays they call dehydrated. So some kind of things, so you cannot function. So all your organs will shut down. So that's why water is very close to consciousness, a living culture. That's very, you use a special fresh water. Some people, they use a pure water. There is no pure water. There is we call clean water or fresh water. So you use a fresh. So in 9th or 10th century, his name is a Bengali, our neighbor. So Atisha Dipankara, his name. And in Bhutanese we call Lopen Marmedze. Lopen Marmedze traveled to Tibet. On the way is Indian enlightened masters. So he happened to drink the water from the creek, from there, from the forest. The moment he drank, and really it was soothing to his throat and stomach, not having some water problem. So these were crystal clear and very fresh. So then he said that his attendants say that, now the Himalayan people can accumulate merit just offering fresh water every day. So that's why 7 cups represent 7 Buddha families, Sangye Rabdun. So that 7 cups, my goodness, if fresh water offering every day to the 7 Buddhas, where you will be born? You will be born in pure land. So this is how the skillful means in Buddhist way. So fresh water is water, the irrigation, for example, some kind of, to use any agriculture or some other things like that. But to sustain our body, we need to have a fresh and clean water. That is the 2 things, Tsangma and Jamba. There are 8 qualities of water. The first is cool. We call it cool, which means fresh. In English, they translate. When you drink lemonade in the desert land, completely your whole body become blissful because you are really desperately in need, wanting that kind of cool. So that's why water, one of the qualities. The 8 qualities actually. The first quality is fresh, cool, silver. Then second is smooth. We call smooth, jampa, silver, jampa. third quality is we call light. Water has to be light. So that's why not really much deposit of lead, copper, lime. There's not really yangwa. Yangwa means very light. The moment you drink water, you feel light. Then you can really, walk nicely. Water. So these kind of things you see. There's 8 qualities. Then tasty, tishimpa. If they're very smelly, people will not drink. So that's why tasty. So that's why 4th qualities. Then drimbala, minepa means soothing to the throat. Toala minepa, harmless, the stomach, That then dringawa mepa means without or free from bad odor. So these are really 8 qualities of the water: silva, jampa, yangwa. I have never seen any novel, any books, they're counting that, counted their 8 qualities of the waters. So according to Buddhist perspective, the water, fresh and clean water, has to be, possessed the 8 qualities. That's why silva, fresh water. So this, even you drink, or even you offer. In India, in those days, they don't offer tea. They offer glass of water. That is the sign of respect, the guest. For us, different. So this is a sign of respect. You offer the fresh water, a glass of water. So that's why very important in a spiritual point of view, in daily life. If you have some kind of your hands, a cloth, whatever, so you can rinse, you can wash with the water. You cannot. So that's why very important the water is. That's what we call it dakjet. Daga dak payata jarimba dakjet. Dakjet means cleansing the energy. That is the water representing that cleansing and fresh.